Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Sometimes I prepare a project in advance and then show it to you and how to make it, but today I thought I'd do it the other way round and we kind of make our project together. So I thought I'd use the today bit of this. Now this is actually originally one stamp, but I've just chopped it up. Now that means I can use it all together as one stamp, but I can just take out the today. So I'm thinking of doing a card, which is, I'm going to do this for my sister and just not giving anything away. She is going to be 49. So important to know that the 9 and the 6 are actually the same number in this, so I could knock a few years off for her if I felt kind. Okay, so I'm just going to run that through the Big Shot. I'm cutting this out in our foil sheets. They come in a 12 by 12. Doesn't that look fabby? I like that. So I'll just take those to one side. Don't they look good? So we've got our 49 ready. I'm going to stamp the today on in the Bermuda Bay ink. And I'm just going to hand cut that, I think. And maybe have, that's how I keep my scraps in their right colours, yeah, and then maybe have a little, actually what I might do, see this is what it's like when I'm designing, it's kind of, I have a little go, does that work, occasionally it ends up in the bin. Often it ends up completely different to the thing I set out to do, but, oops, little flag ends. I quite like that. That's rather good. So, what else, apart from the 49 today? Well, I'm thinking that definitely maybe some washi tape would be good. This has got little balloons on, and this is from, it's from the Party Wishes. It goes with the Party Wishes. We can use it with or without, of course. Now I'm just going to line up my my piece of cardstock onto the grid paper, and that will help me get my washi tape straight. Looks quite good. Could put some gold ribbon on there as well as where. No, maybe not. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe some circles or scallop circles underneath the 49. Our biggest scallop circle. I think we'll have a 2-inch circle, and this is a 2 3/8 inch scallop circle. And we can layer those up. That looks rather good, doesn't it? Okay, so I'll just glue those together. And I think I'll put some dimensionals on the back of the numbers. And probably some half a dimensionals will be easier to manage on those, even though they are, you know, they are really quite substantial, these numbers. Do you find dimensionals all over your floor? I do. Call them crafters confetti. And I have a nice Dyson Hoover to hoover them all up with. Right, here we go. Yay! I like that. I like that. Now, I think we need something more with that, with the washi. I think we need some more colour in there. So I'm going to use that one. And maybe the pink one as well. Yes, I'm liking that. Let's have a little go with the Make-A-Wish. And I think what I will do is colour that with markers. So I've got the Melon Mambo, which is matching that washi, and the Bermuda Bay, which is matching all our Bermuda. I think I'll do the Make-A-Wish in the Bermuda. Now this is the marker to stamp technique. Because our markers have the same ink in as our ink pads, they are water based, we can just colour in the stamps to ink them up. And then I'm just going to huff on that. Grab another piece of Whisper White cardstock and punch that out. Do we like that? I think that looks quite pretty. That one required. I don't know whether I want another scallop. I think what I might do instead is to take a little bit of gold ribbon. This is our satin ribbon, and just staple those together just to hold them in place. And then I'm just folding that in half and snipping, get those little ends, and then I can actually just use some washi tape to stick that on the back, make sure that's not going anywhere. Oh, I like! You see, sometimes when you just go for it, it comes together. That is looking good. Now, I'm a bit of a more is more girl, so I'm thinking, oh, can I squeeze a balloon in there? Or am I just really going too far? Let's see. If I was going to squeeze a balloon in, I'd be doing one of these little tiny weeny balloons. What I can do is I'll try and do it, because I've got the little punch for a balloon. So I can have a go, and then if we decide I've gone too far, let me grab some Melon Mambo ink. Give that a clean. And then some right. So that's one. Oh, not near enough the edge. There's a tip for you. Do your punches near enough the edge so you can get your punch into it. Those are so cute, those little balloons. Now, there is a stamp for a balloon string, but I think I'll just get my black marker going to put them? You see, there is already too much on here, isn't there? Yeah, I can squeeze some balloons on. Okay. I like this time of the year because most of the year I'm 2 years older than my sister, but for just 3 months, just under 3 months, I'm only 1 year older. So I feel like she's catching up with me. So I'll put my today offset on the left. I'm going to put the Make-A-Wish little dimensionals offset over here on the right. I'll have the balloons coming from there, so I'm just going to use a ruler and mark. We'll see how that goes. That looks good. Okay, and I shall pop those on with some dimensionals. Blue one. My Bermuda Bay one and my other Melon Mambo one. More is more. That looks like a pretty heavily embellished card to me. But my sister's worth it. So I'm going to pop that on the front there. And don't worry, by the time you see this video, she will already have had it. So we're not spoiling anything by doing it today. And then I'm going to use the Happy Birthday stamp. To go on the inside. And again, I think I'll do the marketer stamp. So I'm using the side, if you can see, of this marker. These are the brush ends, so you don't want to go point down with any pressure on them, because you can smush the ends of these if you're not careful. Little huff. They're the only things I don't recommend for small people to use in the Stampin' Up catalogue. Everything else with supervision, of course, especially anything sharp. But these actually can be ruined quite easily, unintentionally. So there's all sorts of other colouring ways that are safer. Right. And Happy Birthday on the inside. And I'll probably stamp some balloons on the envelope as well. So that's what we've come up with from scratch. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you like to see the from scratch ones. You know, some of them I might be going at the end. I think that's going to end up in the bin, but this one, love it. It's come out really well. If you'd like to buy any of these goodies, you can contact me via Elizabeth's Craft Room. I would really love to have your business. Thanks for visiting today, and I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.